The ocean floor, a vast mystery filled with centuries-old tales, has long held secrets of unimaginable wealth. This video will navigate through the thrilling discoveries of the top 15 biggest sunken treasures ever found, all real cases teeming with fascinating information. Let's embark on this journey, exploring tales of sunken riches that captivated the world and spurred countless treasure hunts. Number 1. The Ship of Gold, SS Central America. A marine disaster that fascinated the world was the sinking of the SS Central America, also known as the Ship of Gold. The ship was a 280-foot sidewheel steamer that operated between Central America and the eastern coast of the United States during the 1850s. It played a crucial role in the California gold rush, as it was responsible for transporting gold from the west coast to the east. In September 1857, the SS Central America encountered a hurricane while en route from Havana to New York, and, laden with tons of gold, it sank off the coast of South Carolina. This resulted in the loss of more than 420 lives and an estimated 21 tons of California gold. The tragic event significantly shook public confidence in the American economy and contributed to the Panic of 1857, a financial crisis that had far-reaching impacts. However, the discovery led to a prolonged legal battle over the ownership of the treasure. The court initially ruled in favor of Thompson's group, citing maritime law's finders keepers principle. However, insurance companies who had paid claims after the 1857 sinking also staked their claim, leading to further legal disputes. The case brought to light the complexity of ownership issues when it comes to the treasures retrieved from shipwrecks. The story of the SS Central America is more than just about the vast quantity of gold found. It is a tale that weaves together aspects of history, economics, maritime law, and advanced technology. The ship's legacy continues to impact not just the world of treasure hunting, but also the understanding of the laws governing such underwater explorations. With its compelling tale of tragedy, treasure, and legal battles, the SS Central America truly earns its place as one of the greatest sunken treasures ever found. Number 2. The Atocha Mother Lode, Nuestra Señora de Atocha. Nuestra Señora de Atocha, Spanish for Our Lady of Atocha, is another legendary sunken treasure ship which earned the name Atocha Mother Lode for the immense wealth it held. This Spanish galleon was the most famous of a fleet carrying an enormous cargo of gold, silver, gems, and other valuable artifacts from the New World to Spain. On September 6, 1622, a fierce hurricane off the Florida Keys sank the Atocha, along with several other ships from the fleet. The Atocha remained lost for centuries, her treasure hidden amidst the coral reefs. Several attempts to recover the valuable cargo right after the disaster proved unsuccessful due to the depth and difficulty of the waters. The Spanish salvors could only watch helplessly as the wealth of an empire remained out of reach, gradually becoming a fabled treasure for the ages. The ship's fortune changed in the 20th century when, after a 16-year search, treasure hunter Mel Fisher and his team discovered the main pile of the wreck on July 20, 1985. The find, now famously known as the Atocha Mother Lode, was estimated to be worth $400 million and included 40 tons of gold and silver, 500,000 silver coins, and hundreds of emeralds from the mines of Colombia. In addition to these, there were countless other artifacts of historical and cultural significance. Fisher's relentless pursuit of the Atocha treasure has been immortalized in the phrase, "Today's the day," his daily motto, expressing his unwavering belief in his quest. It serves as a reminder of the enduring human spirit and the relentless pursuit of dreams that the story of the Atocha symbolizes. Number 3. The Golden Hall of the Whydah Galley. The Whydah Galley was a massive slave ship that embarked on its maiden voyage from England to Africa in 1715. After trading its human cargo in the Caribbean for precious metals and jewels, the ship was captured by the infamous pirate Samuel Black Sam Bellamy, who made it his flagship. Bellamy, recognized as the wealthiest pirate in history, continued to plunder with the Whydah, amassing immense treasures from over 50 ships. However, this glory was short-lived. In April 1717, a violent storm off the coast of Cape Cod sank the Whydah, claiming the lives of Bellamy and most of his crew. The wreck took with it an estimated value of £20,000 in riches, equivalent to approximately £400 million today, making it one of the richest sunken treasures ever. The elusive wreck of the Whydah galley was not discovered until 1984, when underwater archaeological explorer Barry Clifford, armed with a map acquired from a descendant of a Whydah survivor, located the shipwreck. It remains the only verified pirate shipwreck discovered to date. The salvaged artifacts included gold jewelry, coins, and more than 200,000 individual pieces that offered invaluable insights into the golden age of piracy. The story of the Whydah galley is uniquely fascinating as it interweaves the brutal history of the Atlantic slave trade, the daring exploits of pirates, and the thrill of treasure hunting. Today, the artifacts from the Whydah are displayed at the Whydah Pirate Museum in Massachusetts, telling the tale of the ship's history and the pirates who sailed her. The ship serves as a remarkable time capsule, providing a first-hand look at the material wealth and lifestyle of pirates during the early 18th century. Number 4. The Lost Treasure of Flor do Mar. The Flor do Mar, or Flower of the Sea, a Portuguese ship dating back to the early 16th century, has been a subject of interest among treasure hunters for centuries. Commanded by the experienced Portuguese explorer and military commander Afonso de Albuquerque, the Flor do Mar was a carrack that saw many naval battles and was instrumental in establishing Portuguese dominance in the Indian Ocean. In 1511, after the conquest of Malacca, the ship was loaded with an immense treasure trove that Albuquerque had seized, including more than 60 tons of gold. However, while navigating the treacherous waters of the Straits of Malacca on its way to Portugal, the heavily laden Flor do Mar encountered a violent storm and tragically sank. The location of the ship remained undiscovered, and its valuable cargo became one of the most sought-after sunken treasures. Despite multiple attempts and extensive searches, the exact location of the Flor do Mar remains unknown, keeping its vast treasure still concealed beneath the ocean depths. The elusive shipwreck continues to tantalize explorers and historians, holding out the promise of not only immeasurable wealth but also a deeper understanding of early 16th century seafaring, warfare, and global trade. Number 5. The Belitung Shipwreck, Tang Treasure. The Belitung Shipwreck, also known as the Tang Shipwreck or Batu Hitam Shipwreck, is an extraordinary underwater archaeological find discovered off the coast of Belitung Island, Indonesia, in 1998. The ship, an Arabian dhow, sailed along the maritime Silk Road between the Middle East and China during the Tang Dynasty, 618–907 AD. The Belitung shipwreck's significance lies not in gold or gems, but in its rich haul of precious artifacts. When discovered by a group of Indonesian fishermen, it was found to be carrying a cargo of approximately 60,000 ceramics, silver, and gold artifacts. The ceramics, now known as Changsha ware, were all produced by kilns in China and included dishes, bowls, and ewers, many beautifully painted with intricate designs. The artifacts from the wreck provided a remarkable glimpse into Tang Dynasty art, maritime trade, and ceramic production. The cargo's sheer volume and the excellent preservation of the items offered invaluable insights into ancient global trade networks. Despite its cultural importance, the ship's recovery sparked controversies regarding the preservation of underwater cultural heritage and the ethics of commercial exploitation of such sites. While the Belitung shipwreck may not fit the traditional image of sunken treasure, its archaeological and historical value is unquestionably immense. The discovery has greatly enhanced understanding of the extent and sophistication of early maritime trade, underscoring the diverse ways in which sunken treasures can enrich our knowledge of the past. Number 6. The Titanic Riches. Few shipwrecks have captivated the world's imagination like the Titanic. The ill-fated maiden voyage of the unsinkable ship ended in the icy waters of the North Atlantic on April 15, 1912, after colliding with an iceberg. More than 1,500 people perished in one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. The Titanic wasn't laden with chests of gold or piles of precious gemstones like some of the other ships in this video. Its true treasure is found in the personal belongings of its passengers, its opulent fittings, and the countless artifacts that tell a moving story of early 20th century luxury travel and human ambition. One of the most noteworthy recoveries is the Big Piece, a section of the ship's starboard hull measuring approximately 12 x 26 feet, recovered during an expedition in 1998. Weighing about 15 tons, this is the largest artifact recovered from the Titanic to date and provides a tangible connection to the historical ship. The value of the Titanic's sunken riches cannot be quantified in the same way as a ship carrying a cargo of gold. Its treasures are not counted in coins or bullions, but in stories, memories, and the understanding they bring of a pivotal moment in maritime history. The Titanic's poignant tale continues to captivate, a symbol of human ambition and the tragic cost of overconfidence. The Titanic and its artifacts continue to provide researchers and historians with invaluable insights into the ship's construction, the lives of its passengers, and the circumstances of its sinking. It remains one of the most famous and scientifically important shipwrecks in the world, with its sunken riches bearing silent testimony to the timeless drama that unfolded over a century ago. Number 7. Black Swan Project, Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes. In the annals of treasure hunting, few names evoke as much controversy as the Black Swan Project. This endeavor by the American company Odyssey Marine Exploration culminated in the 2007 discovery of an immense treasure found in a shipwreck codenamed Black Swan. The haul consisted of over 500,000 silver coins and hundreds of gold coins, weighing a total of 17 tons, making it one of the largest sunken treasures ever recovered. The ship was later identified as the Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes, a Spanish frigate sunk by the British off the coast of Portugal in 1804 during the Battle of Cape Santa Maria. The Mercedes was en route from Montevideo to Spain, carrying a valuable cargo that included gold, silver, and other goods. However, the discovery of the treasure sparked a legal battle between Odyssey and the Spanish government. Spain claimed that the Mercedes was a naval vessel and thus immune to salvage claims, asserting that the treasure belonged to Spain. After a protracted legal process, the U.S. courts ruled in Spain's favor in 2012, and the treasure was returned to Spain. The case highlighted the complex legal and ethical issues surrounding shipwreck salvage. While Odyssey employed advanced technologies to locate and recover the shipwreck, questions were raised about the commercial exploitation of cultural heritage. The story of the Black Swan Project and the Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes underscores the need for ongoing dialogue and international cooperation in managing underwater cultural heritage. Number 8. The Ghost Ship, Vasa. Unlike the treasure-laden ships on this video, the Vasa carried no gold or silver. Yet this 17th century Swedish warship is a remarkable sunken treasure in its own right. The Vasa sank in Stockholm harbor on its maiden voyage in 1628, a mere 1,300 meters from its departure dock. The ship's poor design, coupled with the extra weight of its 64 bronze cannons, made it top-heavy and unstable, resulting in the tragic sinking. The Vasa remained submerged for over 300 years until it was located and salvaged in 1961 in a remarkably well-preserved state. The ship's recovery was an extraordinary achievement in maritime archaeology, as it was virtually intact, providing a unique snapshot of naval warfare and shipbuilding technology in the early 17th century. The ship's richly decorated wooden sculptures and carvings, personal items of the crew, weapons, and the ship itself are all part of the treasure that the Vasa represents. It is a cultural and historical artifact of immense value, providing unparalleled insights into 17th century maritime life. Today, the Vasa is housed in the Vasa Museum in Stockholm, a testament to Swedish maritime history and a reminder of the hubris of King Gustavus Adolphus, who demanded an unstable and impractical design. The ghost ship Vasa remains one of the most impressive and significant maritime archaeological finds to date. Number 9. The sunken hoard of the Gersoppa. The SS Gersoppa, a British steam merchant ship, lived a relatively unremarkable life until its final voyage in 1941. Sailing as part of a convoy from India to Britain during World War II, the Gersoppa was laden with a precious cargo of silver, iron, and tea. The cargo was important to the British government for its war effort, and among them was a hoard of approximately 7 million ounces of silver bullion. However, the Garsoppa never made it to its final destination. Torpedoed by a German U-boat off the coast of Ireland, the ship was critically damaged and sank within 20 minutes, taking with it 85 of the 86 crew members and its precious cargo. The lone survivor endured a harrowing 2-week journey on a lifeboat before reaching land. The wreck of the Garsoppa, along with its silver hoard, remained at the bottom of the North Atlantic for over 70 years, resting at a depth of approximately 4,700 meters, deeper than the Titanic. The site's depth and the challenging sea conditions made it a daunting prospect for recovery. The operation to salvage the Garsoppa's silver hoard was a technological triumph that tested the limits of deep-sea exploration and recovery. It not only highlighted the advancements in marine technology, but also raised questions about the future of deep-sea salvage and the potential impact on underwater cultural heritage. The tale of the SS Garsoppa is an extraordinary one, intertwined with the broader narrative of World War II. The successful recovery of its sunken hoard turned the ship from a war casualty into a symbol of technological achievement, underlining the enduring allure of sunken treasure and the lengths to which we will go to reclaim what the sea has claimed. Number 10. The deep-sea loot of the Antikythera. The Antikythera shipwreck represents a unique treasure trove in the realm of underwater archaeology. Discovered off the coast of the Greek island Antikythera in 1900, the ancient Greek shipwreck dates back to the 1st or 2nd century BC and has yielded a wealth of artifacts, shedding light on the richness and sophistication of Hellenistic Greece. The most famous artifact recovered from the wreck is the Antikythera mechanism, often described as the world's first analog computer. This intricate device, composed of dozens of interlocking gears, was used to predict astronomical positions and eclipses for calendrical and astrological purposes. It stands as a testament to the advanced technological knowledge of ancient Greek society. The wreck also yielded other priceless artifacts, including bronze and marble statues, jewelry, furniture, glassware, and pottery. Among the more notable finds are a life-sized bronze statue of an athlete, known as the Antikythera Youth, and a marble statue of Hercules. These findings offer precious insights into ancient Greek art and lifestyle. Ongoing research and excavation operations, leveraging the latest technologies in diving and imaging, continue to reveal new finds, making the Antikythera shipwreck one of the most significant archaeological sites underwater. While its treasures might not be gold or gems, the historical and cultural value of the Antikythera findings is truly incalculable. Number 11. The ill-fated fortune of the Lusitania, the sinking of the RMS. Lusitania in 1915, another casualty of German U-boat attacks during World War I, was a major event in maritime history. Departing from New York and bound for Liverpool, the Lusitania was a luxurious passenger liner carrying nearly 2,000 people. It was torpedoed off the coast of Ireland, with a loss of 1,198 lives, significantly influencing public opinion against Germany and contributing to the United States' entry into the war. Despite not being loaded with treasure, the Lusitania carried an extensive cargo, including raw materials and reportedly 4 million rounds of .303 caliber Remington rifle ammunition, adding an element of intrigue and controversy to its sinking. Conspiracy theories abound, suggesting that the ship was carrying gold bullion, though this has never been substantiated. Located in 1935 and resting at a depth of approximately 93 meters, the wreck has been the subject of multiple salvage attempts, with various artifacts recovered over the years. However, the harsh conditions and the ship's deterioration have made extensive recovery operations difficult. The Lusitania remains a significant historical site, providing insights into World War I maritime warfare and commercial shipping practices. Though not laden with gold or jewels, the Lusitania's real treasure lies in its historical importance and the stories encapsulated in its ill-fated journey. Number 12. The treasures of the SS Republic. The SS Republic was a sidewheel steamship that played multiple roles in American history before its demise in 1865. Originally named the Tennessee, it saw action in the Mexican-American War and the American Civil War. After the Civil War, it was renamed the Republic and was used to transport cargo and passengers between New York and New Orleans. In October 1865, while carrying a large cargo of gold and silver coins meant to revitalize the post-Civil War economy in New Orleans, the Republic got caught in a hurricane and sank off the coast of Georgia. The loss of the ship had a considerable impact on the already troubled Southern economy. Fast forward to 2003, and the wreck of the Republic was located by Odyssey Marine Exploration. Over the course of multiple recovery missions, a bounty of over 51,000 gold and silver coins, along with approximately 14,000 additional artifacts, was retrieved from the ocean floor. Among the recovered coins were many extremely rare and well-preserved specimens, which have since fetched high prices at auction. The non-monetary artifacts, such as glassware, stoneware, and even the ship's equipment, provide a fascinating glimpse into life aboard a 19th century steamship. Number 13. The lost wealth of the RMS Douro, the Royal Mail ship. Douro was a British steamship that operated in the late 19th century. On April 1, 1882, while en route from Portugal to England, the Douro collided with the Spanish steamer Ururac Bat and sank off the coast of Spain. Of the 113 passengers on board, only 28 survived. The ship was carrying a valuable cargo, including diamonds and a large quantity of gold coins, a significant loss for the Royal Mail Steam Packet Company and its insurers. Despite the value of the sunken treasure, the depth of the water and the technology of the time made recovery attempts impossible, and the ship's cargo remained untouched for over a century. The wreck of the Douro was finally discovered in 1995 by the company Subsea Research. Numerous expeditions have since been launched to recover the ship's valuable cargo, resulting in the retrieval of hundreds of gold coins, many of which were in surprisingly good condition. The Douro's treasure continues to attract treasure hunters and deep-sea explorers, who are drawn to the promise of riches still believed to lie on the ocean floor. Number 14. The RMS Carpathia's ocean floor bounty. The RMS Carpathia is best known for its historic role in the Titanic disaster on April 15, 1912. Responding to the Titanic's distress call, the Carpathia braved icy conditions to rescue over 700 survivors from lifeboats, a humanitarian act that etched its name into the annals of maritime history. However, the Carpathia had its own tragic fate awaiting. On July 17, 1918, during World War I, the Carpathia was traveling from Liverpool to Boston when it was torpedoed by a German U-boat off the Irish coast. Despite the crew's best efforts to keep the ship afloat, the Carpathia sank, claiming 5 lives. The ship's remnants lay undisturbed on the ocean floor for more than 80 years until it was discovered in 2000 by author and adventurer Clive Cussler and his team. Further adding to the ship's value are its fixtures and equipment, providing vital information to historians and marine archaeologists about shipbuilding techniques and materials used in that era. The wreck site also serves as a marine habitat, hosting a variety of aquatic species, turning it into a living underwater museum. The story of the RMS Carpathia underscores that sunken treasures aren't always about gold, silver, or precious gems. Sometimes the real treasure is the historical narrative and the wealth of information that shipwrecks provide, adding to our understanding of the past. The RMS Carpathia, in its silent repose on the ocean floor, continues to tell the tale of its heroic journey on that fateful night in 1912 and its subsequent sinking, cementing its place as a valuable piece of maritime history. Number 15. The sunken spoils of the SS John Barry. The SS John Barry, an American Liberty ship, is yet another vessel with a story steeped in World War II history. The Barry was part of a convoy shipping vital supplies from the United States to the Middle East. On her final voyage in August 1944, she was transporting a significant cargo, a load of 3 million Saudi silver rials, minted by the U.S. Mint at the request of King Abdulaziz of Saudi Arabia. The currency was part of an American strategy to bolster the Saudi economy and ensure a stable supply of oil. The recovery of the John Barry's treasure was a triumph of technology and determination, demonstrating the capability to salvage shipwrecks at great depths once considered unreachable. The silver rials, many in remarkably good condition, offer a tangible connection to a critical period of World War II and underscore the geopolitical strategies that drove the conflict. However, the story of the John Barry doesn't end with the recovery of the Riles. Approximately half of the ship's cargo still lies at the bottom of the Arabian Sea, a tempting lure for treasure hunters. There's also the ongoing debate about the final destination of the recovered coins and the distribution of the salvage proceeds. Like many other shipwrecks, the SS John Barry is a time capsule of a momentous period in world history. The sunken spoils of the John Barry offer a glimpse into the complex economic and political strategies of the war era, proving that the allure of sunken treasure extends far beyond the glitter of gold and silver.